assumptions. They don't know anything. They don't know anything, but they think they have the remedy. So they just jump to these conclusions and, oh yeah, I hope you're smart enough. I live in a town of 200 freaking people. There's 300 people in the whole county. We're the poorest county. There's only 3 businesses in this town. A stupid pizza place, a freaking lumberyard, and my seed business radio show. Oh, yeah, but you know best. You know, go check into a motel. What a freaking dumb, oh, man. Folks, you got to just know when to shut your mouth and just listen or read, because you just continually make idiots out of yourself when you jump in and you think you know something. You might know your stuff, but you don't know my stuff. And if you've been around me for a couple of years, listening to this show and reading my blog and stuff, then maybe you have a right to interject and make a suggestion to me. But if not, if you haven't been around me for a while, just shut the heck up, okay? Because I've had it. When we come back, I'm going to share how I really feel about this Patriot movement. And it's gonna shock a few of you, because I have really grown tired of the whole damn thing. Okay, I am back, and I'm still very, very angry. It's been just one of those days, folks, and I know that a lot of you understand how I react to some things. This health care bill, man, you guys just sitting back, allowing them to treat you like a dog, kicking you around, and you do nothing, and this just keeps happening over and over and over. They're not going to stop. I told you that a long time ago, until you get off the sofa, okay? You keep thinking that eventually somebody's going to come along with a Jesus bus or something and save your rear hide. It ain't going to happen. Nobody's coming along and going to save you at all. Not your soul, and I mean not this country. They are going to push you straight in to a communist dictatorship, and you know it. You've seen it. You've heard many of people on the radio, and you've read it too, of what was going to happen, and I'll be doggone if it didn't all happen, and there you are looking stupid, just sitting there watching it. What in the world would it take to get you off the sofa and get you mad? What would it take to get you to confront people at your job or your neighbors? I guess there's just nothing that would get you angry enough to voice your thoughts about any of it. And like I said on my other show today, I actually have come to see that most patriots actually want this national health care. They just know that it's communism being forced down their throat. They just don't want to admit to it, but they want it. And that's why you're bending over on this one, and you're bending over on the census. You're bending over on everything. There is a handful of you out there that are legit patriots. And I know who you are, and you know who I am. But let's be real here, guys. It's just us. The rest of these clowns listening to this show and all the other radio shows on the network, or any network, they're just paper patriots. They're fake as fake can be. They got no fiber. They got no fight. They are a disgrace to this movement. And we ought to just be rid of it and realize that we are 1%. We're not 5% or 10%. We are 1%, because these hanger-ons are just going to do nothing. Nothing. And there's nothing worse than that. In my book, maybe you can convince me of something else, but folks, I don't even hold clones at such a low level as I do patriots that do nothing productive and do nothing for themselves or our movement. They just sit there and they whine and moan and bitch around, but they got no fight in them. You could go up to a typical patriot that you see at these rallies and stuff, and you could just slap them silly upside the head, and they would do nothing but cower and bend over in a fetal position. Got no fight whatsoever in them. It's disgusting. Most of the people that you guys read and listen to got nothing either. It's just nothing. It's all words. How many patriots have you heard, other than me, tell you that I swear to God on my freaking soul and my life that I am not going to take national health care? Huh? Has anybody else committed to that? How about anything else? See, they never talk about the line in the dirt, because they're just like most of you. They will back up endlessly. They will back up until they're in a corner, and then there's only one thing for them to do. Yep. Or raise their arms straight up and surrender to the New World Order and act like they were outnumbered and they were all surprised that they fought it and resisted it until the end. What a lie that is. You guys haven't done nothing. You're feeding the beast day in and day out. One, with your taxes. But more importantly, you're feeding it by not fighting it. It's gaining strength. When you don't resist it, it thinks you want more. Dummy. For gosh, it just makes me sick. There's just no men left in this country of any substance whatsoever. I'm not saying you have to be perfect and flawless. Has nothing to do with that. I'm saying you got no fight, you got no backbone. And you make me freaking sick. You got these pansy ass up there in the Congress and they're just railroading you, and they're pretending that they're against it when they're really for it, and they had this whole thing planned out. And you just sit there waiting for it to all happen, to unfold. And then you just shrug your shoulders and turn to the wife and say, well, I guess we got no other choice but to go along with it. Better take a break. Okay, for a couple of years, I think you guys completely misunderstand everything. Been doing this for a couple of years, and let me spell it out for you. I not only stick my neck out, saying what I say, whether you like it or not, and risk the wrath of attack from not only you and the Patriot community, but of the New World Order. Do you think, does it ever cross your freaking selfish, self-indulged mind that I have, in order to shake you awake and